Hello there guys, Francis Gray here, and in today's video we're going to be making a huge Nuka Cola bottle cap novelty display to go in this space right here. I'll see you after this.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Hello there guys, welcome back to a new build. So, recent viewers of my channel will have learned that I am currently undergoing changing my kitchen into a Fallout themed kitchen. So this is the Fallout hit games from Bethesda Studios. So yeah, as you can see here we have a very boring kind of in-cove just tile display above my cooker that isn't really doing anything. And I thought that this would be the perfect place for a Nuka Cola bottle cap, but obviously on a large scale, so like a novelty thing that you might have found wandering the wastelands. So yeah, sit back and enjoy, and I will see you at the end. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I found this replica huge bottle cap from a local store. Obviously it's Pepsi Cola in a retro fashion, but we're not going to keep it that way. We're going to keep it Nuka Cola so it fits with the theme of the kitchen. So I paid a grand total of, if I can get it in focus, £9.99. So that's just a penny under £10, and it's a nice little replica. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is take off this sticker. And then I am going to go ahead and take this into the garden, and I'm going to give it a couple of coats of a nice white prime. Okay guys, so nothing too special, just everyday, just normal white primer, and I'm just going to take my time. I don't need to plaster this and get it all on in one coat. So I'm just going to do a little bit and then leave it to dry like 15 minutes in the sun, and then come back and do another layer, rinse and repeat until this is all one shade of white. So as you can see there, the Pepsi logo is just fiercely trying to penetrate through that white coat. So yeah, struggled there. Now after leaving it, now at the first glance it looks lovely, but when you look at it at certain angles, you can still see that Pepsi logo shining through. So as you can see there, it's as soon as the sun hits it, it's only just visible, and I know that it'll annoy me that I can still see it. So I should have thought of this prior. I should have done this. This should be in the first step, but obviously this is the first time I've tried to work on one of these. So hindsight is a beautiful thing. So I'm just going to go in with a sander, but with a low grit sandpaper, and I'm going to try and get all this freshly applied paint back off.
3 hours later.
So yes, I know it took me a long time to do, but if it's worth doing the job, you might as well do it right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with removing that iconic retro Pepsi logo, make this, strip this right down to the metal, and then we can go back to priming again.
One white prime later.
Okay, so yeah, a couple of coats, same again, took about 15 minutes intervals. And I'm glad to say that it's looking a lot better now. We can't see that logo, so we're back on track. So for the next part, I went online and I had a look at a Google search for Nuka Cola logo, and this one took my eye the most, which is it's very reminiscent of the classic Coca-Cola sign. And the main circle part is the main part that I'm interested in. So I put it into my my drawing software, and I edited the rest of it out, so we just saved that one circle logo. And then I went ahead and set up my miniature projector and set it up so it shone basically crisp, clear, perfect, the same radius as the bottle cap prop. So as you can see there, it just lines up perfect. So now that I know where I need to paint, I'm going to go ahead with just a regular normal pencil, and I'm going to trace a nice outline. So now that we have a nice outline, for the next stage I'm going to go in with just general everyday normal red acrylic paint. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to try and get this as crisp as possible.
You're a builder-upper, a breaker-downer, a holder-outer, and I'm a giver-inner. Sad but true, I'm a sapperoo too, taking it from a taker-over like you. Don't know where I'm at, I'm just a thisser, then I'm a ladder, a taker on a chinner. My, what a weakie am I to love you as I do. Just when I'm ready to sob, you hand me a throb and
Okay, so that's first coat done, so I went ahead and left that to dry, and then about an hour after I went in and did a second coat. And then once that dried, again another hour drying time, and then went in for a third coat.
I like it a lot.
So after leaving the third coat to finally dry, I then took it into the spray booth with some nice gloss varnish, and I gave it 2 to 3 coats just to make it nice and shiny.
346 minutes later.
Okay guys, so for the next part I'm going to go in with a chrome pen, and I'm going to go ahead and add a few little chrome marks. So I decided to work on the outside first because I just thought that would be a lot easier to get that done and really get across that it's like shiny metal underneath. But yeah, once I did a quick 360 round, then flipped it around the other way, and then started adding all the more important details. And once that was done, all that's left now is to hang it in its place. And I think it's done.
As I sit and think of Dixie cotton fields and whippoorwills.
Okay guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this one. Now I know it was a bit of a false start at the beginning, but it's the first time I've tried making one of these, and if I was going to go ahead and do another one in the future, I definitely would use a low grit sandpaper and sand it nice and smooth to the metal, and then probably white prime it. So a bit of a false start, but all's well that ends well. So hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please slap that like button, share on Facebook and X because it helps new people find the YouTube channel, which I'm always appreciative. Thank you for any help. If you have any comments, comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future builds. And if you really want to see my kitchen take on more Fallout themed if you want to see my Fallout, and if you want to see more builds or Fallout themes from my kitchen, please check out my other videos, or don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on those as well. So yeah, if you want to be a really awesome viewer, please take 5 minutes to check out my Patreon page, where with your help I can do these videos full time rather than part time, which means a lot more work for me and a lot more video content and entertainment for you guys. So once again, I'm Francis Gray, and this is the Nuka Cola bottle cap display. I'll see you in the next build. If you like the content that I'm making, you'd like to support my work, here is a few links in the description, but only if you can afford it, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.